Hello guys, it's your boy Duffy Brown again. Keep subscribing to the channel and we have more of these videos that will be coming on to your way. This topic that we have to discuss about is all about the Ghanaians independence. Ghana had independence 1957 as we always celebrate, and today we're going to mark another special day that we're going to celebrate. Today I'm having someone special who is coming to discuss with me how the birthday have been going for Ghana and all that stuff that where we've reached right now. So I have Sami that will be coming in for us to do the discussion. So just watch. My guest is here, Kojo Mashke. I like that name, it's a business branded name. Shall I welcome?
Thank you, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Today is a special day, as we all know, and today mark our country's birthday. That's 63rd birthday, right?
Yeah.
And today I just want to have a little talk about it. What's your view about how far we've become our independence star? So what can you tell us about this independence as Ghanaians? Yeah, what can you tell us?
Actually, the 63rd birthday or the Independence Day of Ghana is actually marked to celebrate since the colonial times have been freed from our colonial masters.
Oh, okay.
And actually, we are supposed to gain access to a whole wide of freedom range.
Okay.
But this is a situation whereby in this 63rd birthday or 57th, whatever, we've actually been in a sort of slavery.
Okay. So you're still in slavery, right?
We are still in a sort of
slavery. Yeah. Like that statement.
So I will call it a mental slavery.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because now people get the opportunities to do actually what they want, but everything has been freed on by our colonial masters. When looking from water crisis to child trafficking and all sorts of stuff that still happen.
Okay. So do you want to tell us that what the mindset that our leaders have or Kwame Nkrumah have towards this independence? Do you think they are not following that path?
No, I don't think they're following that path at all. Because actually when he brought independence, he was like, we are supposed to move on from the field that we are creating in the country, the negative mindset, the nepotism. But this is the situation whereby there's still political bias due to nepotism, all sort of nasty things happening around. And it's so annoying and so disappointing, because actually when you look around, when you look through the internet, you can actually see that Ghana is ranked probably the third, if excuse to say this, in my opinion, you're actually the first filthiest country.
Wow. Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. So like Kwame Nkrumah have a vision, he has a vision of uniting the whole of Africa. But the reason why he raised all those visions, the leaders that we're having today, they are not following that path. What's your mindset about that? Do you know the reason why Kwame Nkrumah wants to unite the whole of Africa? Because one thing I realized is that he said Africa is the most richest continent that we have in the world, but as at this moment, we are the poorest people living in this world because they took everything away from. What do you have to say about it?
Actually, like you said, it's appalling. Like I said previously, because when you look at the situation whereby someone who had nothing on his land comes to your land and tries all sort of tricks on you just to take your stuff, and now they are making you understand that you are the poorest, when actually in fact you are still the richest. Because when you look at what's happening outside, you see the coronavirus actually eating people up, all sorts of. There was an Ebola instance, and the Ebola actually didn't originate from Africa, but this is how the thing has been in itself. It has its own sort of disease. Filth being number one. I'm stressing on the filth point a lot, because even when I go outside and I'm about to embark on a journey, probably I'm going somewhere, you can see a grown-up person in a suit and the person looks responsible, but you can see him just drink a sachet of water and just drops it on the floor just like that. It's annoying, and I don't know how to.
Now we have to put more light on this kind of keeping Ghana clean. These have to be agenda that we have to work on. Don't just find a nice way to fold your sachet, that you put it in your pocket. When you get home, you drop it in your dustbin. That would be best. We need to keep this country clean.
I think so.
This is the time that we need to put all these adverts out there. People doing that, the authorities have to do something about it. I think that will help.
That will help very
Yeah,
much.
because when we say we are having independence, we need to move from one level to another, but we are rather going back. You understand? When you add value to yourself, you need to change. You don't need to be the same as you used to be.
Yeah.
You see how the whole thing is. So what else you want to? What's your plan for this? It's like this is an election year too, and a lot is happening, you know. And talking about corruption and all these kind of things, new money in the system. What's your say on all these kind of things?
I say that if, excuse my language, if excuse my French also, if we are not actually looking for it to progress, we will be effed up.
Okay.
Because everyone is thinking about his own gain,
Yeah.
and you can see for yourself. Very recently, the president just cut short for 100 million budget
That's crazy.
for a national
I
cathedral.
don't get it.
Meanwhile, there's the ongoing filth going on in the country. All sort of little wars going on, and I don't know how to really put all those things. But what I'm trying to say is that if we had the actual solution to this, is to look forward to strengthening and actually training our leaders well, because our leaders are more of their selfish gains rather than the gain of the whole community and the economy as a whole. But if we should get an actual opportunity to be with people who can train future leaders, how people will say it, and in the instance of our founding father Kwame Nkrumah, there was people like the Nasser of Egypt. Probably there was not too long ago, there was what's the name, Mugabe, and all those people trying to be, they're actually Pan-Africanists. And unfortunately, this is the situation whereby we don't have such people around. You see, if there was to be a sort of system that trains leaders, it would have been better. That's what I think.
Okay. So that's the point that we need to throw more light on what entrepreneurship. Like people have to be trained. We should not go to the education aspect alone. You need to be productive. You know, we have to change our goals that we have into something. We should stop exporting those goods into other countries for them to use for all these kind of things. You need to add value to our own local product. We need to appreciate what you have here. That's what independence has to be about. We are depending on ourselves. We should not rather go outside to go and go every time we need. You see, so this is one of the things that we don't really want to appreciate, our rights that we have in this country. You see, that's what is one thing that's hunting us down. When you're independent, we don't need to beg others for what money to do any other things. We need to what? Accept what you have. You know, we're going to feed on this and we're going to sustain it. But it's all about what? The way to handle it. So this independence should mark a day that we should change from our own old ways and enter a new place, you know, a new ways to do things right. So I think all that you said is there. What do you want to let people watching out there to celebrate this independence? What should they do? What advice do you have for them?
I'll say that as Africans and as Ghanaians, we should be Pan-Africanists. When I say that, I actually mean that you should have African in mind in wherever you're doing anything at all. Don't do anything careless in the say that, oh, I'm African, so, or I'm black, so you won't actually be responsible for anything that happens. When you look around, you can see people trying to do all sorts of cyber crime, and actually when the results come, it's not going to be like this person specifically did that, but all they are going to have in their perception is that it's a black man who did that, so all black men are the same. But when you look at people like Kwame Nkrumah, we have our president like our president Akufo-Addo is trying his very much to unite Africa, Ghana as a whole, through his numerous tours all through the nations and stuff. So I think as Africans or as Ghanaians, we should have that in mind, and especially since today is our Independence Day, I advise that you should actually have a sort of hope that Ghana will be better.
Ghana will be better, because Ghana is the best place to be in this world. Peaceful country, so it should not turn into a war. If I may ask you, finally, what roles do the national anthem play in the building of this economy, as you can tell us?
For what I can say, the national anthem and national pledge, it should play a vital role, because reciting and actually singing in the national, the pledge and the anthem respectively, gives you a form of hope for you to hope that the Ghana will be better soon.
Okay. So it says install back hope to the people. It's keep what encouraging them, remembering them about what happened in the past, and there's hope for the future. Okay, that's nice. So can you give us one line of the national anthem, or if I'm saying, like, can you sing or?
I would like to sing.
I'm really working on that project. That will be my next video I'll be shooting. It will be on the street, and we'll be questioning people about how they can really recollect their national anthem or the pledge. So that's what's coming. So guys, keep watching out for that video. So yeah.
So like I was saying, I would love to sing the national anthem. My voice is a little bit rusty.
Oh, okay.
So I actually like to
rusty,
say,
you know, so you cannot give us that.
I like to say the national pledge if you permit me.
Okay, so you like to take the pledge rather. So okay, let's give a moment for respect for our country.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself in the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana.
So that's what we have for you. And keep subscribing to David Brown's TV or studio, and more of these will be coming on your way. We love you. It's all about Independence Day. Happy Independence Day to everybody out there. Keep your good work, keep protecting yourself, and keep your country clean, and support Ghana in every way that you can, because what, I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. So I know you two out there, you are proud to be a Ghanaian. We love you guys.